Charts #1 for plays in hip-hop and R&B. Power 98.
Don't get me started, because you already... Before we went to break, though, we was talking about meeting a person representative.
Right.
Yes, that's the truth. I say that all the time. All the time. All the time. People show you their representative. It's like, they not really, like, they were being the good person in the beginning. And then you find out 6 months later, they totally different.
And crazy.
But see, with ladies, though, in our defense as guys, when we meet y'all representative. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't have your real hair most of the time. Y'all got on...
This me.
I know that's you. I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm just talking about ladies in general. Okay. Y'all don't have your own nails, so we meet y'all representative.
No,
I want to meet the real you with no hair, no makeup. I want to meet the real you. Right. So how can you expect that if we not meeting the real you when we meet you?
Don't even go.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Having on some makeup and having just totally changing and saying you a different totally career choice than what you're really doing.
But it's still meeting the representative, though. It's still meeting the representative, though.
That's not the same.
That's not the truth.
Our representatives are better than yours.
Well, bottom line, normally if a woman is going to keep herself up, she's going to keep herself up like that the whole time y'all together. She going to always be putting on that makeup, getting her hair done. Right. But if you ain't really doing what you say you doing,
it's going to catch up with you.
It's going to catch up with you. You know what I mean?
I'm going to just walk up to you. Hey, look, I'm broke. Can we go out and do?
Hey, and that's fine. If
you know
that's what it is. Just be real from the jump. No.
And she gonna say no.
She probably gonna say no, man.
I promise you now. That's why my mom be going crazy on me sometimes because, like, I don't really. As long as you can handle, like, take care of you. Like, I don't want to take care of nobody.
I feel
you know what I mean? Like, I've done that before. So that's what I'm saying. You can't say that I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't no more. I dated somebody who is real, but I just don't like being the one that's handling all the responsibilities as the woman.
And you
know
shouldn't.
What I mean?
Who is that guy back there? Who is that?
That's Don Juan.
Don Juan. Oh, that's your manager.
Yeah, he works for my company.
Okay, Don Juan. He said you dated anybody. He was like, she a date.
Well, thanks a lot. I don't want to say anybody.
Don Juan was like, she a date.
I don't want to say anybody. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, what I'm saying is, like, I've dated athletes, or I've done all that too. Like, I'm just saying there is no type. You know what I mean? You don't have to, have a certain thing for me to say, oh yeah, I like.
So our camera guy Will is single, and he kind of looks like Justin Bieber. Y'all might be able to do a song together.
Collaboration. Did you cross over? Did you go that? I mean, would you date a white guy?
Well, I mean, I would. I haven't yet.
But you would.
But I would.
Well, you got a chance.
That's it.
What I'm saying is, I don't care who you are. Right off the rip, I'm not checking for you. Period. It's got to be something say
you gotta have some kind of connection.
Yeah, we gotta have if we got mutual friends and we done hung out around each other a few times. Like, oh, he fun or he cool. That's like the person who's real fun. That's the person who gets my attention, basically.
Well, you kind of have to though as a woman because these dudes are crazy. So you kind of
crazy women too. I'm just gonna go on the limb and say
I want to be able to do a background check on
right. You gotta have. You do have.
You can do that. You can do that on the iPhone. Background check. They got an app for that.
Oh, please understand. I've done it. I've done it before.
Don't want to say yeah.
Oh, I'm on the internet. I want to know first and last name. You know what I mean? I'm watching your behavior. Like if you talking to me until you get home and then you gotta get off the phone, that's a problem. Right. You know what I mean? I'm like, who's there? Why you can't talk to me on the phone once you go in the door?
You sleeping?
Man, my phone don't work. My phone don't work out here.
I consider the song "Fly Away" or "Fly Above the Haters." How do you deal with that? Being in the public and people writing negative things about you and saying mean things. How have you developed a tough skin for that?
You know what? It just comes as you grow to me, because in the beginning, of course, that bothers the hell out of me sometimes, some of the things that I read, especially on things that is not true or whatever. But I just learned that, they could be talking about me today, but then something else is going to happen tomorrow and they're going to be talking about them. So, just don't always respond to everything that's being said about you.
And Kim?
I mean, I just kind of got used to it. Now I just kind of laugh, I'm like, wow, you're teaching me something about myself. That's great. I just kind of crack up over it and let it go. In the beginning, though, it was hard. I was like, oh, what did I get myself into? Right. My daughters get upset. Mm-hmm. My daughters definitely get upset. I'm like, stay off the internet.
Yeah. Sometimes they be going in.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what's the craziest thing you heard about yourself? That wasn't true, or it could have been true. Or what's the craziest thing you heard about yourself? You was like, man, come on now, you can't believe that.
Oh, that they caught Papa cheating in some restaurant in Atlanta. I walked in on him. It was my friend, and that's why I broke up with him. I mean, I never even been to the restaurant that they were saying. I mean, there's so many stories.
No, how about the other day somebody said me, you, and Papa?
Oh yeah,
was doing.
we're doing something.
Hey, it sounds like a date to me. Bring the camera, baby. Bring the camera. I'm just kidding.
Wow, right.
Stuff like that, or like Big Papa. You know, when I left, I had to give him back all the cars and all this stuff. It's all money. You know, just silly stuff.
So do you still have the cars?
Yeah.
What cars did he
They're
buy
in
for
my
you?
name. Huh?
What cars did he buy for you? I didn't see him all
He
out.
put a down payment on my Bentley, but that's it. It's in my name. I pay it every month.
Jesus.
In a Range Rover.
That hurt my chest. Down payment
I
on
work
my
hard,
Bentley.
boo. I work hard.
I feel you. I got my Twitter questions ready. From my Twitter generation, from my Twitter nation. They crazy. They ask, crazy stuff off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kim and Kandi, what is your love life like right now?
Ooh. Well, I had this bet going on
Oh.
with one of my friends. You know, I do a Ustream show every Wednesday. It's called Candy Coated Nights. And me and one of the girls on the show have a bet going on about, who could be celibate the whole year. So
Silly bet.
that puts a little damper on the love life situation. But, I've been going out here and there.
Is it hard for you to be celibate?
At first.
Wow.
I mean, is it hard for you to be celibate?
We all got needs, you know what
I
I'm saying?
understand.
She works
Yeah,
around
yeah.
it. She works
You
around
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Really, do she work around?
I'm my best friend right now. How about that?
Kim, what's
I
your-
won't be shaking any hands. I'm just playing.
Good to know.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Kim, what's your love life like right now?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking.
Like a pro, she said, yeah.
Yeah, you got a question?
Oh, no.
All right.
I was thrown with that. Sorry.
Another question from Twitter Nation. What would be your idea of a perfect date? I guess
Wine.
three things. Okay.
Wine, wine, and more wine.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I like fun stuff. So I guess like going to Six Flags or
she's
something
gonna
like
say
that.
Okay.
I like stuff like that.
That's what's up. They're at the amusement park. That's cool.
Yeah, I want to be able to feel like we could just hang out and just be on some real cool stuff and still have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do movies because then you don't know if that conversation is going to be
Right.
good because you're not really talking.
And they might
You
try to
talking
get
after the
fresh
movie.
in the dark.
Oh, yeah. Them lights go down. This is going to be something. Hold on, bud. Oh, the platform ain't right there. My bad. It ain't right there. My fault. All right. We're going to try to Tied It for the Party. This is Kim's song. Y'all know it. Tied It for the Party. Charlotte's #1 for blazing hip-hop and R&B is Power 98.